everybody, welcome to another exciting episode of the 4 o'clock game. And today we're going to do our re-showing of all my video game playthroughs of all my previous 4 o'clock game programs. And today I'm going to show you, I'm going to present to you, Renegade. This game came out in 1987 for the NES, and it's made by none other than Potatoes. Yes, Tato, which is also the company that made Space Invaders, the company that brought you Space Invaders, Bubble Bobble, and other great classics. Of course, you can see on the top of the banner says it's 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is no time to be alone in the subway, and you're about to find out why. That's a tagline in this game. But this game is rather shorter because if you saw, was this Corn Shack Gaming's video of Renegade, the complete playthrough, it's kind of like a beat-em-up game. I think it's one of the earliest beat-em-up games, right before Double Dragon. It's, you know, Double Dragon was also another good game made by both Techno Japan. Of course, both Tato and Technos have also made other games, which is also with co-development with of course Techno, which they made another great absolute game in the series. So they also made another game, but what we'll do in the next episode will be River City Ransom and a few other games like Target Renegade. There was also a sequel called Target Renegade, which is actually a direct sequel, not very good with the other games. So I'll do that in the future episode of the 4 o'clock game. So without further ado, let's get on with this playthrough here. So here we go. Since you've seen my last video back in 2009 when I did the video of that this thing played on a black and white television, no way. I'm going to show it to you in living color. So here it is again. Since I've already beaten this game so much, now I'm going to play and beat him again in this game, Renegade. So here we go with this exact playthrough. So, as Jackie Gleason would say, and away we go! And there's the title screen, and it goes right into the game. We'll give you into the menu screen. Player 1 and Player 2, we have to choose either 1 or 2 players. Yeah, you cannot play another partner. You have to play either 1 player or 2 player. There is no multiplayer game, but this is actually the menu screen. If you had to play, if you have died, yeah, you can't play 2 players together. You had to play only 1 player. Only if the 1 player dies, you have another player to play this game. And then after you die, you go back to another player, the first player. So now, without further ado, let's get this thing started. Yeah, it says Player 1, get ready. Mission 1 is where your game begins, in the subway. Okay, beat those guys here. Let me give you an example here. I remember playing this game a long time ago, and I haven't played this game in such a long time. I beat this game all the time. The final boss is kind of like a pain, and you gotta watch out to dodge those bullets. You gotta watch out this thing. Yeah. And yeah, you see there's a time limit right there. And you gotta be careful. If you fall off, you lose. And this is, yeah, you had to give your, and yeah. Then this next scene goes into the subway. Inside of the subway car. Or the trolley song. Trolley, remember? Clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Ding, ding, ding went the bell. Ding, ding, ding with my heartstrings. Alright. That's right, I know, I've heard this song very much, like, that's Judy Garland. And then you go into the boss. Oh, here's the actual thing. There's on the top left side, pause a little bit here. Here's the actual top of the screen. You have the heart that indicates that you have a health bar. You have for 1 player. Then here's your top of them underneath the time limit is the score. You can get the score right, and of course, on the bottom of the score it has your timer. You have only 2 minutes to. You have a time limit. You gotta have 2 minutes. Of course, if your time runs out, you lose. It's like It's like you're blowing up like the atomic bomb, or it's like you detonate a bomb. If your time runs out, everything's gonna explode. The thing explodes. Yeah, that's right. You know, like the atomic bomb or nuclear bomb or something. I don't know if you've never heard of that. Okay, and you get 3 other lives. Oh, no, 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 no. And there you go. Wrap up the boss fight. That's Jack in the first boss. And what happens when you die? It says, get lost, punk. Oh yes, here it is. Mr. K, you ain't tough enough for me. And then, yeah, you start off mission 2, is where you start off in outside of this thing. You gotta hit this button. Yeah, you gotta splash it off. And be careful, if you fall off into the water, you're dead. You're instantly dead. Ah, you gotta beat those boss fights here. You gotta go down and beat this, punch this guy in the face, then you're dead. And this next one is kind of like you gotta kick those bicycle guys, those motorcycle people. Oh yes, and what happens when you lose all your life and you're dead? You're instantly, if you die like this, if you run out of health bar, it's what happened. You get a message that says, get lost punk, or beat it scum, or you have been given up already. Stuff like that. Yeah, it happens during the game after you die. That's what it gives you, that little message. Oh yeah, then you're riding on a turbo. This next one is kind of like a race or something. And you be careful, if you fall off this thing, you're dead. Boom. And this is the next boss you haven't seen. This game is rather short than the Karate Kid. I just had to tell you. But this is actually a great game. And I know if anybody out there who's been playing this game enough times, you know, just not enough for me. I remember playing this game. I finally beat it a long, long time ago when I was like in my young years. I remember when I was younger, I've been playing this game for... This is what I did. I finally beat it. It says, you ain't tough enough for me again. And level 3, it starts off with this. Yeah, all these women dudes with those little purses. You gotta watch out for those purses. And yeah, those little things with the chain. Or with the scarf. You know, you had given up already. And yeah, you grab those peas. Ha! Well, sound effect looks pretty weird. Yeah, I like that. And you grab a burger. You gotta restore your life. Yeah, you gotta kick this one. You grab a burger like Wimpy from Popeye. Ah. Yeah, you have more time left because you're... Yeah, this one you can take it to the left is the bar, inside of the bar. There is no boss fights there. But the right side, you go into the house and you fight the boss. But it's because it's a little fatty, it's a fat lady. It's kind of strange. Ah, you gotta grab this guy. This is a kind of like a beat 'em up game, but yeah, you gotta kick. Yeah, you gotta punch and jump kick and all that stuff. This is kind of like a more tougher game because and yeah, we made it back to level 3. We finally did it. No bosses. Now we're going to the final stage of this game in Renegade for the NES. Boom. Here it is. Oh boy. Too many men. And yeah, and the heart will the floating heart will refill your life. Yes, you have to be very careful if you watch your time limit. If you run out of time, and that's what happens. It says time out. Yeah, you run out. It means you run out of time. You gotta watch out for those little timers. And then we're going to the first one. Yeah, it's just like, this last level is like a maze. I don't know if you... I remember years ago when I tried to do this, when I tried to beat this thing, you're getting into the wrong way, or you had to go back to where it belongs. I have to follow Corn Shack and see what it is, if I can find out how to determine to play this game. But this is like more like a game like this, so I don't know how to figure this out, so I have to give a little bit of an issue here. Whoa! Yeah, beat this guy. Come on. Come on, baby. You only have one life left. Boom. Watch out. Yep. Okay. Ugh. I died. And look what he says. Get lost, punk. Yeah, you gotta try it again. Don't worry. You only have 2 more lives left. Man, I have no clue if I had to beat this game. Alright. I had to try to beat this game. So don't lose your temper. Only 2 more lives left. Boom. Ah. I'm trying to beat this thing up. Yeah, to beat those bad guys. Ugh. Ha! Now we got it. Okay, I'll see which way to go. I'll find out what it is. Well, just pause it for a second. Okay. I'll take the left door. Here we go. Just take the left door after you beat those 2 motorcycle guys. Take the middle door. And, of course, get all that 3 guys out of the motorcycles. Yeah. I don't know, you don't want to put motorcycles in their houses. And what about the last door? So, who cares? Okay? And here's the final boss. Yes. You gotta try to beat this boss. Yeah, you gotta dodge them, so yeah, you can't shoot yet. If you shoot this one, you commit suicide and you're dead. So watch out for this guy. Alright. No! He died. Now, don't grab your luck here. Only got only one more life left. But is he dead? Oh dear, goodness, this is my last life. I hate this. You know, this is gonna suck because this is the final boss. I can't beat this single game. That's it. That's it. Yeah, it's game over time. And it's game over. Alright, now for the second time, I have never, ever completed this game so far, because I know I already beat this game in the last video I did on my 4 o'clock game in one of my previous shows. I want to thank TheMeanArea on YouTube for uploading this, because I want to thank them for it. Because now I'm going to show you the actual ending to this game. Watch. Finally beat this game, and guess what? There's no epilogue. It's just the credits roll. Yeah, there's no epilogue or no nothing like this. And there you go. That was Renegade for the NES. This game is pretty shorter. It's only 4 levels, like the Karate Kid and some other games we know all about that and love. Yeah, there's the programmer and all the credits and things like that. And all this thing like this. I just gotta give you a little bit of this. And that's right, it's made by Techno Japan. And here's the end screen. Yes, there it is. That's the end of the game. And I know it's just like a lot of games that haven't played this so far. It's pretty short. It's an okay game. It's not as bad as the other one does. Yeah, there you have it. Well, but in conclusion, Renegade is not as bad, but I cannot believe it. It's a pretty good game on the NES. It's one of the most solid games. I know I was able to beat this final level. I know I want to thank. I showed the video of the ending though, because I want to thank everybody for showing us this one, because it's a fun game, but it's pretty good. So there you have it. That was Renegade. And I hope you enjoyed watching my playthrough of Renegade for the NES. And that wraps up this edition of the 4 o'clock game. Hope you enjoy it. Join us again next time as we bring you another great playthrough right here on the 4 o'clock game. See you later.